Today, science and art, they've got a lot in common.
I love science.
One of the things that we both do in science and art is we do something called observing.
And explosions.
Yeah.
And volcano explosions.
And volcanoes in art.
If you mix
So,
blue and red together, mix.
yes. If we are observing, that means we're using our eyes and we're looking at something. So it's to say that we're looking at something. So when I say from observation, that means we did it by looking. So hear me say it a lot today, okay? So I have some, you need to sit down. Go sit down. You should be sitting. Are we crisscross applesauce?
Yes!
I don't know. I see a lot of wiggle bodies around. Okay, looking good. All right, and you can view it up there if you'd like to, or you can look at me. But I'm gonna see. I've got these things. I've got blue.
And red and yellow.
So I think I'm gonna put
It's not yellow, it's yellow.
a couple of dots of this and see what happens.
1, 2. It changes color.
Did it change colors?
There's food coloring.
Ooh, I think I need something to stir it. I'd like to see it all blue. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this and go. Then do some yellow. Yellow is lighter than blue, so I'm gonna do a couple. That's good. That's a good one.
Gold.
And then,
Yellow beard.
oh, we need more yellow. Let's do more.
Looks like yellow beard. That was 7 drops.
Yeah. Did you observe that?
Yeah, I did too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah!
Too many. But at least it's spreading everywhere. What? Oh my goodness.
So I've got these colorful little waters up here. Now, you may remember on Dot Day that we use the primary colors. So these right here are primary colors. They are red, yellow, and blue.
I knew that already.
When we mix these colors, we get
Different colors.
different colors. Those colors are called secondary colors.
Secondary color. Third grade. I got boo-boos.
We have primary and secondary. We're going to make secondary colors. Can you observe with me?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So I think our first thing we're going to do, I've got this cup right here, and I'm going to mix. I'm going to start with my lighter color. Which one's lighter?
Yellow. Yellow.
Yellow? Okay. Now, I'm going to put yellow. What do you think this is going to make?
Green.
Green? That's a good guess. It's a good guess. Or a good hypothesis.
It's food coloring. Rhino, what's going on today?
Since yellow is a little bit lighter, I'm going to add a little more of that. And then, blue. Can you see it under here?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Purple.
So let's try a little bit, see what it is.
Green.
See it?
Told you. It is green. I'm doing science. It is green.
And the more I add, do you see how darker it gets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now we have 4 colors.
So we've got green, so right there.
We have 4 colors.
So the next colors we're going to do, should I do red? Yeah? Should I do red and blue? Okay,
Purple. Yes.
so I'm going to start with blue. I'm going to pour some blue in there.
Not that much.
I think that's good enough. We're going to put some red. What do you think is going to happen?
Purple.
Let's see. Add a little bit.
I knew it.
What are you observing?
Purple.
Yeah, it's purple. That's so pretty. Okay,
One more color.
one more.
Orange.
Yeah? Okay. Which color is lighter, yellow or red?
Yellow.
So we're starting with our lighter color, yellow.
And then red to make orange.
I did. That's pretty cool. guys, do you remember the pumpkins that we did last time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, we have those pumpkins, and you remember that we didn't color those pumpkins. We outlined the pumpkins. So do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put some paint down, some watercolor paint.
This watercolor. First, we're gonna bake it. We're gonna bake it first.
First,
We're gonna bake.
we've got our pumpkins, and I've got mine. Do you remember mine?
Yeah.
I've got it here. And I put day and night, so that way we could tell the difference. But you chose 1 or 2. That's okay, either way. Now I'm gonna show you how I do this. So I've got my paint. Ooh, I'm missing a messy board.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Can you turn it?
Oh, yes, thank you, Miss Evans. Sorry, I was not.
Turn your actual iPad.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm missing my messy board. Should I grab one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna go get it.
While she's doing that, if you look right up here, do you see how this is in a rainbow circle too?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What were the red, blue, and yellows that we learned? What are those called?
Primary colors.
Primary. Does anyone know what the orange, green, and purples were called?
Secondary.
Were you just reading this?
I told them.
You did.
Yes, I did. Okay, so we're starting with our primary
That was your
colors.
test.
Because
Good job.
I have these beautiful watercolors that are both blue, yellow, and red. Okay? Now, do we remember our paintbrush? We don't want him to have crazy hair, right?
No.
No. If he gets crazy hair, you can take a little dip in the water, okay? And that'll solve his bad hair day, okay? But, let's start. So, we started and we had crayon on our paper, and crayon and watercolor, they resist each other, they push each other apart. So I'm getting a little bit of water. And my pumpkin, I need to start with the lightest color first, which would be yellow. So I've got a bunch of water on my brush, I've loaded it up, I'm petting the paints.
Don't make a crazy hair day.
So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna get some more.
Why yellow? It has to be orange.
It does? Well, how do I make orange? How did you observe me making orange
Red
before?
and yellow.
Yeah, so if I put some yellow down, okay, and I don't have to paint the whole thing yet, I'm gonna clean my brush, wipe it, get a little bit of water.
Make it the inside of a big pumpkin.
If I go into the red, what do you think is gonna happen when I put it on the red? Yeah?
No.
Huh. Yeah, it looks like it's orange.
Yeah.
And I can take, and there's a little bit of extra color, so I can even push that out if I want to, right? So our stem
That's peach.
and our grass and our leaf are green. At least mine is. I don't know about your pumpkin, but mine's green. So I need to put some green down. So I'm going to start with the lightest color first, and I can use my paper towel to check that there's no more color. Get a little bit of water. I need some yellow, because that's my lightest color. And I'm putting down some yellow. Now, what color do I need to make blue from this? Not blue, I'm sorry guys, to make green. What do you think it is now?
Blue.
Blue?
You already said that.
I know, right? I made a big whoops. Mistakey. I did give you the answer. Okay, so I'm going to do blue.
To make green.
Ooh. And I want my grass to be a little darker, so what I'm going to do is clean my brush again, and I'm going to dip back into the blue. And when I add more blue,
It's nice. It's more green.
it's more green, it's a little bit darker, right?
The darker the better.
Yeah?
The darker the better.
Okay, and I'm not going to paint the whole thing because I want you guys to have more time to paint. So during the day, it's blue because of this guy, and I can paint over my sun, and you see how, we can still see my sun, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool because the wax is resisting the watercolors. Okay, so then my nighttime though, I like a dark nighttime. So what I do is I make purple. So I'm going to start with blue.
And then red to make purple.
Yes, and I can paint over my moon and my stars because I have those already colored in with crayon, and so they resist the water. So I'm going to put down some blue.
I see a little bit of blue on the moon.
That's okay.
Yeah, because you didn't color those.
I didn't color them all the way. So then I'm clean my brush, dip into the red, and I can start with a little bit. Remember whenever I poured it in there, we observed that I just put a little and then a little? That way we could tell what color it's gonna be, and I could do it.
You just colored the moon and it became red.
Now it's purple.
If it's too red, what does she need to add?
Yellow.
More what?
Blue.
Blue, so let me add some blue.
That's purple.
Now it's purple, is that a better purple?
Yeah. Yes.
So when you paint, you're gonna paint from the sky to the ground.